cross-legged actually, and I know I always do this, sit the other way, right? Cross your legs the other way today. I know, you may have to recross in a moment, but I've been doing a lot of balance work with people, and yeah, it makes a big difference, okay? So we should always recross every so often. Let's just roll up and down with the shoulders a few times. Just get a little bit of heat into those muscles. And then we just take a little bit of a bend. So let's just take a little bit of a stretch out from the waist. And then let's just reach it around. And then take your hand back down. All right, nice deep breath in, reach out from your waist. Then a little bend forwards, breathing out, reaching all the way back round. Deep breath in and out, coming all the way round. And again, deep breath in and out. Give a nice little stretch out. Do a couple more, lengthening through the side of your body, reaching it around. And again, lengthening side body, reaching round. And last one. Okay, and then just landing your hands on your knees, shutting your eyes. And let's take a nice long deep breath in through your nose. And breathing out through your nose. Take a long deep breath in. Breathing all the way back out and running the breath along the back of your throat. Long deep breath in. Breathing all the way back out. And then this time, take a long deep breath in. And gently nodding your chin down in towards your chest and holding on to your breath. And then raising your chin back up and breathing all the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in. Gently nodding your chin and holding on to your breath. And raising your chin back up and breathing all the way back out again. This time breathing in and then breathing all the way back out. I'm going to go right down to the bottom of your exhalation, lowering down your chin and holding the breath out. Draw the chin back up and breathing in. And one more time, breathing out. Again, breathing out as completely as you can. Lowering down your chin, holding the breath out. And raising your chin back up, breathing in. Breathing out. Taking a deep breath in and out. And just drawing a little more awareness to your core. Let's clasp the fingers, raising your arms high above your head. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, take a little rotation with your upper body. Breathe it to the middle. Breathing out, little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it back to the middle. Breathing out, let's lower down your hands. Gently lifting up into your knees. And let's work the knees back. Sit back upon your heels. And just stretch your fingertips right up towards the top end of your mat. Starting to draw the body along the ground, staying close to the floor, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin. Curling with your toes, sending the hips away and the head down through your arms. Draw forwards into a high plank and then bending with your knees and sitting back down upon your heels. Breathing in, let's draw along the ground, lift and open back the shoulders and the chest. Breathing out, let's send back the hips and draw the head down. Breathing in as you draw forwards to a plank. And breathing out, let's bend the knees and sit back down. Breathing in, drawing the body up and through. Breathing out, hips go back and the head draws down. Breathing in, draw forwards to high plank. Breathing out, bend the knees and sit on back. Breathing in, pulling your body up and through. Breathing out, lengthening off and along the back of your body. Breathing in, draw forwards to plank. Breathing out, bend your knees and sit back. One more time, breathing in, drawing up and through. Breathing out, sending the hips away, staying in a downward dog, and just taking it for a little bit of a walk out on the spot. Just drawing down one side of your body, and then the other. Just releasing all those muscles along the back of your body, spreading out the fingers wide so you've got a good base through the hands and the feet. Now leaving the heels back, walking your hands slowly back in towards your feet. And today, let's cross over your right foot on top of your left. And then just walk your fingers just a little around to the right. And if you can, just draw your head down. Now the legs won't be perfectly straight. Okay, you might get the back one too, but if you need to, bend your knee. And then bringing it back around, swap the legs over. And just walking your hands a little around to the left and drawing your head down. Walking it back round, separate the feet, and again slowly unroll the body back to standing, taking a deep breath in, clasping up at the top, and as you breathe out, taking a little side body stretch. Breathing in, come back up, breathing out, little side body stretch. Breathing in as you come back up, breathing out, letting your arms all of the way back down. Step on up to the top of your mat, hands in at your heart. Let's start our first round of sun salutations. Breathing and raising both arms. Breathing out and diving your body forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping back, releasing your knee to the floor and coming up into your fingertips. Breathing out, let's step back, hold into a high plank. Breathing in, come down to your knees, your belly and chest. Breathing out as you draw to an upward dog. And breathing in as you lower it back down. Curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing out as you push the plank. And back off into a downward dog. Breathing in, right foot, stepping through, lifting the chin, releasing the toes back. Breathing out, left leg lightly steps through and we fold. Breathing in as you pull up through the belly, open the shoulders, open the chest, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out and follow your thumbs back to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, gently fold forwards, always bending the knees if you need to. Breathing in, left leg steps back, releasing the knee to the ground and lifting the chin. Breathing out, let's step back, hold into high plank. Breathing in, come down to your knees, your belly and your chest. Breathing out, upward facing dog. And breathing in as you lower, curling the toes, engaging the core. Breathing out, push up to plank. And back off into a downward dog. Breathing in, left leg, stepping up. Lift the chin, releasing the toes back. Breathing out, right leg steps up, and we're folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly. Open the shoulders, open the chest, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, open the chest and fall forwards. Breathing in, stepping back with your right leg. And let's just let the knee down upon the floor here. Okay, just let your body release. Let's come back and open back the shoulders. I'm coming into the cactus arms. So just squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other, offering the chest a little upwards towards the ceiling. Just countering for probably the most part of the day where the shoulders are coming forwards. Okay, then coming down again, placing down your right hand to the ground, curl the toes and lift up the back knee, and then raising your left arm up and looking up towards your thumb. And then placing the hand down to the outside of your foot, slide the feet together. I'd just like you to come, before we go into the belly, onto your forearms. So just sliding back a little and land down on your forearms. Now I'm just going to work in a little bit for the back. So be careful here. I'm just going to roll my hips towards the right and come back up. And then roll over towards the left and come back. So windscreen wipering my feet. Over we go, keeping the elbows on the ground. Going over, feel the abdominals kicking in here for you. A little roll into one side. And then changing over, roll to the other side. Alright, two more. Roll the hips over. One more. And then gently bring yourself down upon your belly. Now if we could take the feet a little wider, bring your right arm across the top, left fingers down towards the floor. Remember, the further forwards you go, the lower your lift's going to be. So if you need to make it easier, go there. The closer in towards you go, the higher you're going to lift. So as we draw up, looking over your shoulder, trying to relax the hips, so that little turn here, waking up the back muscles. And then gently bring it back round. Let's go the other way. So fingertips going to the floor. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, raise on up onto your forearm and looking over your shoulder. Releasing it back round. Hands in underneath your shoulders, gently drawing the body up. Elbows in, shoulders down, lifting the chin a little. And releasing it all of the way back down. Curling the toes, engaging with your core. Breathing in as you push up to plank. And breathing out into your downward dog. Breathing in, right foot stepping through. Lifting the chin, releasing the toes back. Breathing out, left leg stepping through and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly. Open your shoulders, open your chest, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands back into your heart. Breathing in, raising your arms. Breathing out, diving the body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back. Let it go all the way back down to the ground. And let's come on up again, coming up into that cactus. So we want to open back, squeeze and resist with the elbows drawing back behind you. Opening up a little towards the ceiling if you can. And then coming forwards, left hand down to the floor, curl the toes, lift the back knee, turn to the right and raise your arm. The outside, stepping your feet together behind you, and again I have another little strengthener for you on your forearms. So coming down again onto your elbows. Now this time I'm going to roll over towards my right elbow, windscreen wide with the feet, and then actually lift the left arm up, coming into that half plank. Let's go the other way, rolling your feet, lifting and looking upwards towards your right hand. And again, let's roll, gently rolling over, engaging your core, pulling up through with your waist. And again, roll again, slowly, lift and looking up. Good, last couple. Rolling and lifting and looking on up. And one more, rolling, lifting, pulling up through the waist, strengthening through the shoulder, and then coming all of the way back round upon your belly. Okay, now this time, just placing your hands underneath your chin, and we're going to lift and start to bring back one leg at a time. Okay, so a locust, half locust kind of position. With this one, again, be careful, see how it feels for you. You can keep your legs straight, which will be a little bit easier on the back, or you can bend the knee, which will be a little bit deeper. All right, so take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, raising your right leg, bend the knee if you want to, and take the leg over and back. Breathing in as you come back down, then change. Breathing out to lift the leg, bend the knee a little and take that leg over. And as always, you know, always being present, thinking about how it feels for you. If you keep your leg a bit straighter, the intensity of the back bend will be a little less. You'll still get that glute work coming in. And as you move, try and work it with a little bit of breathing so that again your body doesn't brace, okay, and you get the most out of the movement. So deep breath in, breathing out, and just relax into that movement. Breathing in to come back down. Two more. Breathing out, let it go. Breathing in one more time. And then coming back, hands beneath your shoulders. Let's draw into a gentle upward dog. Let the elbows tuck in, let the collarbone open. And then let's release it back down. Curl the toes, engage the core, breathe in, push up to a plank. And breathe out into your downward dog. Breathing in, stepping your left foot through, lifting the chin, releasing the toes back. And breathing out, stepping your right leg through. And let's take a nice deep breath in, coming all of the way back up. Breathing out, hands back into your hearts. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, open up and fold forwards. Now this time stepping back with your left leg, leaving your right leg at the top, and just placing down your heel. Have a check down, see the heels are on line. Bend the knee, coming up into the aeroplane arms first of all today. So just bring the body up into the center. Find your balance, roll back down with the shoulders. Take a breath in, turn your palms. As you breathe out, softly raise your arms, keeping your shoulders down. Maybe look between your hands. Maybe bring the hands together. Again, whichever feels better for you. And deep breath in. As you breathe out, warrior two. Just opening out the back hip, coming a little bit deeper into the knee. Check out your back arm, lines up with your front arm. Alright, let's start to move it back. Reaching towards your back leg, looking towards your upper hand. Either remain with the bent knee, or if you feel okay with it, straighten it up. Straighten up front leg. You can balance up onto your heel, reaching a little further back. Alright, let's bring it over. I'm just going to draw down today your right hand in front of your right foot. And then bring your left arm up and over into an extended side stretch. So just bend your knee a little bit more, going for the inner thigh muscles. Don't always get so much of that in with this sequence. Looking up towards your left hand. And now gently bring it around. Both of your hands to the inside of your foot. Turn the back foot and let the knee down into the ground. Turning over your front foot, coming down into lizard. So gently ease the body in towards the floor. Trying to just keep moving out from your waist. Trying not to collapse. If you want to go deeper on this one, walking your foot across, popping it on its edge, taking your right hand beneath, and then lowering your chest down, throat coming towards your big toe. Bring the body back on up. Walk the foot out to the side a little for me. Come back up with your upper body and draw your hips forwards. Okay, now keeping a good position here from the knee to the ankle. Raising arms again. And either looking up between your hands or taking your hands together. Or maybe opening back a little bit further. Slowly drawing it back down. Moving towards your back knee. Digging the heel in and drawing the toes back, coming into your half split. So just a little bit of an extension. Press from the center of your chest downwards. Alright, if you feel like exploring a little bit more depth today, by all means, scoot that leg a little bit further forwards. Alright, and if you want to, scoot the back leg a little bit further back. Alright, you don't have to, you're just going to see where your body's happy to work with today. And then let's gently draw it back in. I'm going to bring the knees in together. Now, first here today, I'm going to work with an opener. Okay, and again, like I was saying earlier, it's about not letting the body brace, okay? Because sometimes when we expect something to maybe feel a little interesting on the body, we kind of hold the muscles hard, okay? So what I'm trying to do is try as many fluid movements as we can, so that again, you go into it, your body feels ready for it. So I'm going to say here, curl the toes, okay? So you're just pushing back onto the toes. And as we raise the left arm, I'd like you to reach back with your right hand, and if you can, touch back to the heel, and then swap it through. So take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, look towards your heel and raise the opposite hand. Breathing in, bring it through. Breathing out, look towards the hand, open back a little. Breathing in, breathing out, looking back. And today, if you would prefer to do a few more of those, it's where your body needs to be carry on. Otherwise, you could reach around and take the elbows, offering the chest up. You could reach back for your heels, and again, you may still have your toes curled, so it may be a little bit easier to reach. And then tucking in your chin and slowly coming back on up. Sliding your hands forward, spreading out your fingers nice and wide. Curl the toes and push back off into that downward dog. Okay, now I'm going to reach in and under. So I'm going to reach under with my right hand towards my left leg. Now it could be the knee, it could be the ankle, it doesn't really matter what you reach and hold on to. Reaching across and under, so you're looking underneath your armpit towards the ceiling. Place that hand back down on the ground. Take the right leg up high and then just circle the foot a few times. And go back round the other way. And then bend the knee and open back a little through the hip. You should feel a stretch coming through the inner thigh on the left hand side. Let's lock down the big toe and the toe next to it. Come forwards into a one-leg plank. Knees pulled up together, both legs nice and straight. Looking beyond your fingers. Breathe and really feel that strength coming up through your core and your arms. Pushing back out. Again, take that leg up high. And let's just come forwards into a little floating plank. Right knee towards your right wrist. And then taking your right foot towards your left hand. Push down into your back foot and raise your left hand up into a fallen triangle. And bring the hand back down. Draw your right knee towards your right wrist. Sliding back the left leg, coming down into your preparation of pigeon posture. So if you would like to, taking your forehead down into your fingers and taking your pigeon to resting. If you would be interested in bringing the back leg up and taking a quad stretch, take it on up. If you're using strap to get you around a little bit further, by all means attach and start to reel the leg back on over. From here, release that leg around and have your left leg straight and your right foot coming in towards your inner thigh, but just shift yourself across. Now again, I'm going to work in a little bit of movement. We're going to be reaching over and across. This right hand is then going to come to the floor. We're going to push down into the right leg, right knee and the left foot, and then we're going to be reaching it back up and over. All right, we're going to do that 3 times. So let's stretch it over and across, right hand towards left leg. Just holding there for a breath or so. And then cartwheel that hand, right hand back. Take it to the floor, lift your hips and reach your left hand up. See where you want to get to, but you could take it to a back bend, reaching back. Come back down. Let's stretch it on over. Nice long reach. And then let's bring that hand back on over. Push down into the knee, push down into the heel. Lift your hips up and arching your body is just as far back as you want to go. And bring it back down one more time. Remembering that the floor is an option, of course, when you're reaching backwards. Then carve the hand out. Press up with your hips. Lift and reach it on back. Bring it all of the way back down. Alright, now let's from here come back onto your forearms. I'm going to put just a little bit of abdominal work in. I'm going to take the soles of the feet together, and then from here we're going to extend the legs away and then draw them back down. As we take the legs away, breathe out. As you draw down, breathe in. Breathing out, engage the core. Breathing it back in. And again, breathe out. Navel back to the spine. Try not to lose your neck. Press it away. And draw back in. And again, pressing away, point the toes. And back. And again, extend away. And back. Two more if you can. Breathing out. Navel back to the spine. Back on in. One more. And then back. Rock yourself back on up. Either place the hands to the floor and step back, or place the hands to the floor and hop back. Push back up into a downward dog. And then stepping your right foot through. And let your left knee follow down to the ground. Coming up into a high kneel, raising your left hand. Bring your elbow to the far side of your knee. And today, it could be that you hold your hands into a prayer. It could be that you make your way down to the floor with your hand. And as we push down into the floor, we could maybe lift the back knee. And then maybe we can bring back over the right arm and look up towards your hand. And then releasing your hand back down. Place the hands either side of your foot. If you haven't already, lift the back knee and step the feet together at the top of your mat. And let's take a nice deep breath in, all the way back out to standing. Breathing out, hands back into your heart. Let's do the other side. Breathing in, breathing out. Open the body and fold on forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping back. Okay, deep into that front knee. Let's bring the body up, open the chest, lengthening away through with your fingers. Breathing in, turning your palms, scoop your arms up. Either keep your hands apart or close that space off around by your face. Coming a little bit deeper. And then coming out into Warrior Two, opening up the back knee, opening up the front knee. Come a little bit lower, balance through the feet, equalize. And then let's reach on back towards your back leg, arching backwards. If you feel okay with it today, straighten up that front leg, maybe raise your toes. And let's come back down. But again, I'm just going to come in to extend the side stretch. So either elbow to the knee or hand on the inside of your foot. And then bring back over your right arm, looking up towards your hand. And bring that right hand towards the inside of your foot also. Turn the back knee and lay the knee to the floor. Open up your front foot. And just gently, let's ease the body down on the inside of your leg. Again, take some deep breaths in lizard. Stretching all the way to the upper region of your hamstring, towards where the insertion point comes towards your glutes. We can go a little bit deeper if you wish by putting your foot onto its edge, taking the hand beneath, and then lowering your throat down towards your big toe. And then let's draw that body back on up. Walk the foot out to the side again. Nice good strong base here in front. The back leg has gone back as far as you're happy to take your hip flexor work to today. And as we raise our arms up, we could again keep the arms apart and look up. We could bring the hands together and look up. We could bring the hands a little bit further back. Slowly drawing it back down, moving upon the back knee, digging the heel in. So here we have a half split. Okay, if you want to take it a little bit further, maybe to 3/4, drive the heel further forwards. Maybe take the knee further back. Alright, get to the point where you're happy to stop and just take a few breaths there. Breathing in through your nose. Out through your nose. And then gently, let's start to draw it back up and bring the knees together. This time, let's start off with a couple of arm circles. So the gaze is going upwards this time rather than down. So as I take my arm up, breathing in, looking up towards your hand, breathing out and following the hand back and down. Other arm, breathing in, looking up towards your hand. Open the neck, open the shoulder as we follow it back. And again, breathing in, the bottom part of your body stays vertical. Breathing out, opening into that quarterback bend. And again, breathing in and out. Now, if you want to carry on with a few more of those, do. If you want to open back, either hold the elbows or reach for the heels. Open it back and looking back behind you, but only if it feels right. And then tucking the chin in, engaging with your core, coming back up. Sliding your hands forwards, curl the toes and push off into a nice high downward facing dog. And just in a moment we're going to reach through with your left hand, find your right leg, it could be the knee, it could be the inside, the outside, it could be the ankle, and looking underneath your armpit. Placing your hand downwards towards the floor. Let's take the left leg up and then circling at the ankle. And then go around the other way. And then point the toe, bend the knee and take the leg a little bit back. A little bit of a hip opener. A little bit stamina work for the standing leg. And then drop down the big toe, the toe next to it, to the right heel, and then come forwards into your one leg plank. So again, really pulling up into the core, pulling up on your bottom ribs. So you've got a really good strong position here. Now let's push it on back. Take that leg up nice and high. Drawing through your left knee towards your left elbow. And then taking the leg underneath the body for fallen triangle, heel down to the floor, raising your right arm. could, from here, take it down towards the floor. Okay, if you want your pigeon to take a little rest. Or you can bend up the back leg and let's draw in for the quad stretch. And just again, drawing the shoulders back, lifting the chin. Releasing that leg around, and let's take the leg so that the knee will be nice and secure on the mat, particularly if you're doing it on a wooden floor. So we're going to reach across, this time with the left arm coming over towards the right leg. Nice long deep release at the back, latissimus dorsi, hamstrings. Bring that hand back, push down into your toes, push into your knee, arch the body open and reaching backwards. Bring it slowly back down, and again, draw the arm up and across, releasing your body forwards. Push down into your toes, lift up into your knee, arching it back. Bring it back down, one more time, big stretch over. And then bring that hand back over, remember, possibility could be to touch the ground behind you. Bring it all of the way back down. I'm sure you did it. Okay, coming into boat. So I'd like to bring the knees in together, balance up onto your sit bones. So from here you can keep the knees bent, you can hold the legs, or you can let go of the legs, which will make it a bit harder. You can extend the legs out, which again will make it a little bit harder. Putting up through the abdominals, lifting your body up a little if you can. Gazing upwards, breathing in, breathing out, trying to tip forwards a little bit more onto the top of your sit bones. Trying to really again, get the abdominals to give a little bit towards you. All right, 2 more deep breaths. Deep breath in. And out. Again, in and out. Alright, let's release the legs, pull them in. Hands down to the floor, either step or lightly hop back. Back off into your downward dog. Let's step forwards here with your left leg. Place the knee, the right knee to the ground. And as we draw back, getting ready for a little twist. Deep breath in, raising. And as we breathe out, let's bring the elbow across. We could be keeping the hands in prayer. We could take the hand down to the floor. Leaning forwards, maybe lifting the back knee. And then maybe bringing back over your left arm. Gently bring it back round. Hands either side of your foot. Lift up the back knee if you haven't already. And step it up to the top of your mat. And let's take a nice deep breath in, coming all of the way back out to a standing position. Breathing out, hands back into your heart. Okay, taking you through just a couple of balances. So today I'd like to work in with your tree. I'd like to work in with dancer and half lotus. If half lotus is not working for you at the moment, if it's not a great position for your knee, by all means go to flying pigeon or substitute it with a second tree. Okay, that would be fine. Also, you are at home, okay? If you need the support of anything, be closer to a wall, put your hand on the back of the chair, the radiator. It's not cheating, all right? If it gives you more range, you get a better stretch, we could use that today. So peel back the shoulders, pull up through the core, breathe deeply. And as you pick up your right foot, placing it above or below the knee, hands in at your heart, and then slowly making your way up through the midline of your body, taking your right hand back behind your left, releasing out your right hand, just taking your hold of your right foot and letting your foot just drop into your hand. Bring your left arm forwards and just gently starting to send the right leg back up. Slowly bring it back in. Receiving right foot from underneath if you're going in for your half lotus. Like I was saying, it's just substitute if it's not for you today. And again, we've got layers here. We can hold on to the elbow, we can hold on to the big toe, we could fold forwards perhaps if that's a good thing to try. So coming down, finding the ground, re-straightening the leg and drawing the head down. Gaze up, bending the knee a little and drawing back on up. Taking your arms high and extend the leg away from the body, hold it away. And then releasing everything back down. Take a deep breath in and out. Let's pick up the left leg. Your heart, moving the fingers through and up towards the ceiling, left hand coming back behind the right, and then releasing down your left hand, turning your left leg, letting your foot just hang down into your hand, taking forwards your right arm, and then just gently start to bring back up your back leg. Slowly coming through, receiving the foot from underneath, gently draw downwards, reaching back either for the elbow or reaching around and binding, taking the big toe, folding forwards if you wish, letting your head come downwards towards your knee. And then gazing up, bend the knee on the way up. Raising both of your arms, lengthen out through that left leg, hold it up, breathing in and out, bring everything down. Okay, hands under your heart, nearly there everybody, just stepping back, just got a little crow to work into, it's also a back release as well. So I've got my feet in, the heels together. Feel free to come down a different way if you prefer. I'm just going to rise up into the toes, bend the knees and lower down. And then just taking the hands forwards if you wish to try your crow today. Softening at the elbows, knees coming up to the upper back of your arms, or the sides of your knees, gently moving it forwards, keeping the gaze up, and find maybe a little balance today. Gently landing yourself back, coming down to a seated position here, and just with the knees slightly bent, okay, a little extended away, but just let your body fall over your legs, just letting your chin come down towards your knees. Or either remain, or if you'd like to, just take the legs a little bit straighter. If it feels okay to go completely straight, let your head draw down. And let's just be like the rag doll on this one today. So just letting go, letting the legs go, let the feet go floppy, and just let your body hang forwards. Down through your back, letting the head rest, letting the hands come away from your body. And just for the last few moments of practice, just letting your body release. Take a deep breath in and a nice strong blowing breath out. Deep breath in and a steady blowing breath out of the mouth. And again, one more time, deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just letting go, and now starting to find, relax into a little stillness. Allowing your eyebrows to raise a little, your expression to soften and relax. Let the focus and the concentration lines just melt away. Relaxing your shoulders, muscles along your arms, your hands. Relaxing your legs and your feet. Relaxing the muscles through your belly, the legs, all the rest of the back of your body. Just feeling like your body's melting a little into the ground. As we always do at this point, just maybe saying a little thank you to this body beneath you that took you through practice today. Knowing that everything you did today was good, correct, for you. And noticing what you took from your practice today, whether it was the stretching element that you needed as exercise on your body, maybe with the switch off from work, that transition into your personal life. But whatever it was, just watch it, notice it without judgment, and then let it go. Just letting the breath be calm noticeable. Be aware of maybe vibrations through your body, a heartbeat, maybe the central heating you can hear, but then just become totally oblivious to it again. Just being in the moment, the last couple of moments of this practice. Now gently breathing, and just a little bit deeper, in through your nose, and out through your nose. And keeping that breath going, stretching through your fingers and your toes. And then just working your feet back to the ground, letting the knees rock a little side to side. When you're ready, just moving back up to seated. There's no rush. Let's take a nice deep breath in, raising both of your arms. And as you breathe out, come down to your crown, your third eye, your throat, and your heart. I'm finishing with a single arm. Feel free to join me or listen along. Deep breath in. Namaste. Well done, everybody. I hope you have a very peaceful, lovely weekend.